Hello, my name is Nur Luqman Haziq bin Muhammad Junaidi and my ID number is 1813129948, and I will talk about problem and economic management for United Airlines during this pandemic. First, the COVID-19 crisis has grounded airlines and halted air travel all over the world. The economic consequences that are rippling far beyond the sector, the global economic recession and travelers' fear of catching the virus are likely to continue to weigh on passengers' numbers, even as travel restrictions are starting to ease. And United Airlines today announced second quarter 2020 financial results, the most difficult financial quarter in its 94 years history, with a net loss of 1.6 billion and adjusted net loss of 2.6 billion. The pandemic has caused a nearly 90% drop in passenger demand, and airlines face mounting debt, liquidity concern and potential bankruptcy. Another problem is quarantine measures have a similar industry impact to full travel bans. Countries are starting to admit foreign visitors again, but this is often coupled with the condition of quarantine for 2 weeks after arrival. Tourists are more likely to stay at home than spend their entire holiday in quarantine, and for the typical 1 or 2 business trip, the setup doesn't work at all. This makes the sector's recover even more complicated in the longer term. And for the economic management, United Airlines continue to take aggressive action to mitigate the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic by raising liquidity and reducing cash burn. The company is focused on remaining flexible to position the airline to bounce back when demand recovers. Some way that they do is raising and maintaining liquidity by entered into an agreement with CDB Aviation to finance 2 Boeing that are currently subject to purchase agreement between United and the Boeing company. The second thing is they minimizing cash burn, reduce total operating cost by 59% and achieve target average daily cash burn. And lastly, they variabilizing cost structure, which a landmark agreement with a pilot group that avoid securing flexibility in work hours while provide a path to early retirement and reduce 3,300 flight attendants. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Puranya Kumar and my matric 181312949. Okay, so the method and decision tool for the economic management is there are few methods applied to the economic management to increase their net income. So first of all, let me tell about you the net income. So the net income of 2019 was 30 billion and per share equals to, per share means the S dollar per share, so it is 11.58, and the 2018 was 2.1 billion. So the per share is 7.61. So according to the economic management, they are increased in many ways. Example, RPM, revenue, liquid and stock. So the example of the passenger review, how they are increase their economic management by the passenger revenue. So example, in 2019 there was more than 2018, which is 2018 was less. So there are some technique they are using to increase their economy management. So example is in the increase their traffic in the air, which is to make a move very easily, and the continuous strong domestic demand of the fuel. So the improvement in the average fares in the Latin and domestic market, and ancillary the fees and improvement product strongly, which means they are sell product of more in the nice way, which mean they are offering product in the offering way. So this was the some method applied in the 2019 to increase the economic management, and the method applied is making industry leading investment in the technology and substance fuel. There are some kind of fuel to increase their economic management. Few steps. They are implement screening, quarantine requirement. So quarantine requirement means they are increase their safety and precaution, recorrection from the connection between the liquid outbreak, and these are the some kind of economic management they are in the suitable tools. So these are something, and there are many things which is include in the method. So they are liquid, increase the liquid and minimizing cost outburn. And the last part is COVID-19. The COVID-19, which is they are giving free flight for the medical transport. Example, in the UK, the airlines are giving free medical transport for the medical requirement and the transport for the person in the COVID-19 in the airlines US. They are some kind of huge and big thing for the airlines to do, which is they are increasing their market and the overall in all the country. That's all. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maheshwaran. My meeting number is 181312524. Okay, today I am going to present about the conclusion and the recommendation about the United Airline. In conclusion, United Airline has come a long way since the beginning in 1937. An airline embodies which rich history and considered one of the most successful airline to now. However, United has persevered by adapting to the ever-changing oligarchy that exists in their industry today, with both domestic and international segment. United offers quality service which has contributed to their successful as one of the best legacy carrier to do the business with today. Finally, United Airlines have a good financial management that we can see through the balance sheet, cash flow, and many more. The recommendation is indicate how the new passenger screening the technology and integrate into the long range implement plan to upgrading up airport security. Use a variety of means and assess public reaction to new passenger screening technologies. Thank you.